Bitcoin is the granddaddy of all blockchains and was built to be a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. And then DeFi came about, thanks to the introduction of smart contracts on Ethereum, allowing crypto users to access a whole suite of other financial services in a permissionless and trustless manner, similar to how Bitcoin payments are executed. While many altchains have taken the lead in DeFi development, the granddaddy of blockchains is not one to lose. In this video, we will take a closer look at the budding DeFi ecosystem of the Bitcoin network. If you like to stay updated on all things crypto, make sure to click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification. Also, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for all the latest crypto updates. Let's begin. Since the beginning, the Bitcoin blockchain was built essentially for peer-to-peer payments, and that's it. During the early development of Bitcoin, the main concern was how to ensure the chain would become more secure, stable, and the scalability as the user base increases. What this means is that the Bitcoin blockchain on its own is not viable as a platform for dApps and smart contracts. As of now, the integration of smart contracts for the Bitcoin blockchain has to come via sidechains or Layer 2 solutions. The current sidechains of the Bitcoin blockchain are RSK, Liquid Network, Lightning Network, DeFi Chain, and Stacks. Each Bitcoin sidechain, or Layer 2, has selected a somewhat different technological implementation as seen in the figure shown. Despite the indifferences and ups and downs, it has not stopped people from trying to work up the perfect solution. Based on the projects that are live, we can certainly claim that the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem is still in its early stages. Stablecoins, derivatives, lending protocols, and oracles are all necessities of any DeFi ecosystem since they serve as the foundation for the development of additional DeFi primitives. While there are still certain gaps, the ecosystem is beginning to expand into more complicated DeFi industries like derivatives. Since Bitcoin's tagline has always been stable and safe, having solid, non-scamming DeFi initiatives would boost user confidence in the ecosystem. Finally, although we're focusing on the DeFi ecosystem, other great and innovative initiatives are also being deployed on Bitcoin sidechains and Layer 2s. City Coins, Bitcoin's NFTs, and cross-chain bridges, for instance, are all projects that contribute to the wider Bitcoin ecosystem. As of mid-February 2022, Bitcoin's DeFi ecosystem has 1.15 billion in total locked TVL in its dApps. While TVL may not be a perfect estimate of a chain's DeFi ecosystem size, it does provide us with an indication of user interest and commitment. While this is just a chunk of the entire DeFi pie, it is over 3 times what it was in January 2021. The popularity of BTC bridged over to Ethereum has been perhaps the largest obstacle for Bitcoin DeFi constructors. In comparison to Bitcoin DeFi protocols, Ethereum DeFi protocols have 10 times more BTC locked up. The majority of the BTC held in Ethereum DeFi are being used as collateral in lending platforms like Maker, Aave, Compound, and Curve, allowing BTC holders to earn extra returns. The Wrapped BTC project was the first to wrap or bridge Bitcoin onto Ethereum, with the goal of bringing BTC liquidity to Ethereum DEXs that only accept ERC20 tokens. While bridging BTC to the Ethereum chain has allowed Bitcoin to gain more DeFi capabilities, bridged assets still pose security vulnerabilities, at least in their present implementations. Having your DeFi use cases implemented on a separate chain devalues the Bitcoin base chain and ecosystem. Therefore, Bitcoin DeFi initiatives must continue to grow and develop in order to gain a larger part of the market on Bitcoin native implementations. So, what do you think about the potential of the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem? Regardless of how you feel about Bitcoin, it still largely remains the first choice for newcomers into the cryptoverse, for both individuals and corporates. DeFi may also serve as a showcase for what they can do with their freshly acquired BTC beyond hodling or using it as a method of payment. On the institutional side, there are potential prospects for hedging downside risk or offering access to more yield-generating opportunities. With more money and skill pouring into crypto than ever before, there has never been a better time to experiment with and design DeFi protocols. While the Bitcoin ecosystem may not be at the forefront or cutting edge of DeFi innovation, its reputation for being reliable and safe may give it an edge over other chains. We hope you found this video extremely helpful. If so, do hit that like button and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the ever-evolving Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem? Are you remaining optimistic? Yes? No? Throw them in the comment section below.